Is PEPE Coin all-time high set and now we're going to see a massive crash, or can we still expect some high prices and so a new all-time high? Well, in today's update, I'm simply going to answer this question and show you here what we can expect next. So, well, we've got some few stuff planned, into the last update. I didn't update this chart for quite 2 weeks, I think, simply because we've got no move really. We're just a bit range bound. But basically here, what we've planned was simply to look for this wave 4, okay? And so to look either for the start, either for a longer wave 4 before to look for another increase in price for the wave 5. Understand that it's still possible to be in this, but there is no real big difference. It's gonna be a difference for later when we get the bounce, and if we get the bounce, the target here is almost the same. Just not gonna make it too complex, and gonna really go straight to the point to show you what we can look for here. Well, we just have to look for the wave 4, right? So what we can do here to find a wave 4 target is to simply pull the wave 4 retracement. So we place it from the wave 3 top down to the wave 3 root. And just to show you that there is no difference really if we're in the white wave 4 or if we're in the blue wave 4, the green, by the way, sorry. So if you pull the retracement tool like this, you remove the first targets and keep this. Well, this pull right here is simply if we, well, let's start really if we're into the white wave 4 here. If we're into the white wave 4, okay, this right here is a buy zone of the white wave 4, if we're still in there. If now we're into the green wave 4, well, you just have to lower this a bit to bring it really the second click on the wave 2, on this wave 2 bottom there. You can see the difference. There is almost no difference really. So we don't really care, to be honest with you, if we're into that wave 4 or into this wave 4 really, okay, into the white or into the green one. The target is the same really. Now the thing is to determine where we can bounce from, because this otherwise is a really big one, and to expect of course what we can look for next. So it's very simple. The thing is, before I was saying we just in the last update we need some 5 waves here to the upside to start a bigger wave 1. Just gonna take this again, a bigger wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to make simply the wave 5. As you know, wave 5 we need some 5 waves. Well, the thing is, do we have really the 5 waves here? This could be classed as 5 waves. This is something, well, we could class as 5 waves. But the thing is, now with the new data we have, if you pay attention here, for example, on the 12 hours, what's happening? Well, the RSI is simply making a new low and breaking this bottom there. Remember, if we're in a wave 1, 2, the wave 2 cannot break the wave 1 root on the chart, but also on the RSI. So is it still valid to look for a wave 1, 2 like this? The answer is no, as the RSI on the RSI we break the wave 1 root with the wave 2. So what we can look for here is simply for a longer triple wave, and so this was simply a triple wave such as a WXY with an ABC zigzag, so 5 waves correction, 5 waves into the Y wave. That brings us with a W to the downside, a next wave retracement into, by the way, the target we have planned to the last update, if you remember good, and a drop now for the Y wave. As simple as that. And so now the only thing we need to do is to add the Y wave targets, and these targets will simply be the buy zone of that wave 4, because if you remember good, we have been able to, oh no, by the way, that was unlucky. Anyways, forget what I just said. So here, in that case, we can pull the extension tool from the W root to the W bottom to the X wave top and simply add the Y wave targets. So to speak, we can add the MC extension, so the 618, 71, 70x6. This is the first target really. Then we have the 100%. Then we have the 123, and then of course we have the 1618. But at some point we shall not go that down if we're into that wave 4. Okay, even into the wave 4 here, we normally should not go that down. So these are the 3 targets where we can look for a reversal to get another increase in price, either for this big green wave 5, either for, so still like that in that case, either for this white wave 5. In any case, we shall get a bounce if we have to be in such configuration. And if we drop from here and we get no wave 4, well, that was an ABC zigzag to the upside. In that case, Bitcoin is going to turn really bearish. The most important is to not get the Bitcoin like really bearish. As soon as we're holding, for example, the price is really 59,000 really. If we're not going below, let's say 57,000, it's all good, it's not classed as bearish. If we start breaking this, it's not looking so good anymore, to be honest with you. And the next target really is around this consolidation, so around 50, between 50,000 up to 53,000. This is the next target. If we start breaking this, well, this is really not classed as bullish, and this is really bearish on the other assets too. Okay, until this happens, it's all good, and we can still look for such bullish configuration, really. So yeah, these are the three targets we can look for. In that case, a reversal. We've got already, you know, the bounce, the rejection from our targets. Now we can simply look for such long trade. So from the first target we have planned, don't forget, don't wait necessary for the bottom here to be taken, because we can end up with a Y wave truncated. So the speed are gonna start before the W bottom. I'm not saying we are going to do this, but it's something we have to be aware of. Why? Because it will show the weakness of going lower and the strength of the reversal coming in next. Okay, this is something that is happening a lot when you have a strong reversal next happening. So just be aware of such configuration. Well, the Y wave, don't break the W wave bottom and stop before, so end up with a truncated Y wave. Now otherwise, well, this is the first target. If we don't hold this first one, because for example Bitcoin is not bullish at that time, we can simply look for the second target, so the 1-to-1 extension there. And well, these are the two best targets, really. It's possible we go down to the 123, but I mean, this one is very low. I'm not going to lie, it's very, very, very low. And if we go by the way into the 120 extension, normally it will not be the green wave 4, because always the wave 4 cannot break the wave on top. So it means that we have the confirmation that we are into the white wave 4. Okay, hope that makes sense. But yeah, these are the two long trades we have at the moment, either from the MC extension, either from the 120 extension, likely. Okay, these are the two most likely targets. And yeah, from here we can look simply for another increase in price. I prefer not to plan targets yet. I prefer to get the bottom, okay, the bottom of the bottom, and the start really of the increase in price to really plan the targets. Otherwise it can absolutely change. So yeah, for now, not gonna plan the targets. If you want to get the targets, simply subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and when you see the PEPE Coin update coming, well, it should be normally too, because we've got the bounce, and so for nice for the just to plan with the wave 5 targets. Don't forget, if you want to learn your waves to make these predictions, for example, to ride all the smaller waves, you remember we have been able to ride all of this, to ride this absolutely incredible move to the upside, to plan a lot and many smaller waves in there. You can go and check out the last updates, really. You can simply go and check out the mooncharts.fr website, create an account, sign up, go into the course section, and you have this nice Elliott wave course there. This Elliott wave course, you have the 4 lessons for absolutely free. This was made, you know, so it was in March. You can see also you've got these 4 first Elliott wave lessons. They're absolutely free. You've got a first week of contest, and this contest, normally you have the screenshot there. So you've got a contest with a $300 prize pool. The winners of this contest will be announced on Friday in the daily update. Sorry, in the daily update, so I'll announce all the winners, and the prize pool will be shared really with between the 3 winners. So the first place will get a $150, the second $100, and the third $50. Don't forget, this is only the first contest and the smaller prize pool you have between all the contests. Then you have 3 more lessons. So you already have the first one here, ABC flat, and all of this now is for our apprentice members only. This was free before, now it's for apprentice. Sorry, and so now you will get, after the 3 more lessons, a second week of contests. You'll get Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Second week of contests, and next we continue again with 3 more lessons, some live chartings, and you have the third contest. The second contest is a $500 prize pool, you can see here, and the third contest is a $1,000 prize pool, so it will be even bigger than the first contest. So by joining as apprentice, if you learn the course good, well, you get rewarded, and you can absolutely refund the months and make even more money. If this is not crazy, well, I don't know what we can call how we can call this, but anyways, this is absolutely insane. So yeah, just feel free to go and check out the Mooncharts different website. You don't need to join an apprentice if you want to play the contest and to get the new lessons now. I mean the more lessons, yes, you have. Otherwise, you have this course. I mean, these lessons there for absolutely free. That can be enough for you. It depends. But anyways, just go and check out the MOONCHARTS.info website. You have all the details there waiting for you. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe to channel notifications if you want to stay updated. You can also join the Discord server. This is where everything is happening really. For example, I'm letting you know the new course, the new lessons are out, some few informations you have to know, some few stuff really like that. So feel free to go and join it. Really have my update also on Bitcoin, on many else. And again, all of these channels are absolutely free. So make sure to join it if you want to stay updated. And on that being said, I wish you all a brilliant day ahead. Take care of you and catch you all in the next one. Cheers.